Oppositions and strivings will not end. You need to outgrow them. Did you hear me? Listen, faith, men will not stop hating you. Outgrow them. It is you to outgrow it. People will not stop castigating you. Outgrow it. That's your only victory button. Outgrowing what they are doing to you, that is your victory. Are you hearing me? Poverty cannot end. You outgrow it. Did you hear me? Poverty cannot end. You outgrow it. Consciously outgrow it. So you look for means and ways to ensure that you get out of it. The same way you can't come inside this church and you begin to pray in tongues. Malotos agratalaba. Father, let the barbs come on. Will they ever come on? Someone has to consciously look for a switch and switch them on. Are we together? The same way, you need to consciously switch on. Switch on, and that switching on is outgrowing the things that have kept you down. You know, there are people, so many have given their lives remote control to. You're not hearing me. Who has your remote control? You or someone else? Who controls your emotions? Who controls when you should be happy or sad? There are people today, I'm speaking, and I guarantee you they are hearing me. Their remote is with someone else. Why? That person can decide when you will be happy. That person can decide if you will be pained. That person can decide if you are going to be joyous or you are going to be in a mourning kind of session. You are in sorrow because someone has your remote. Outgrow it. Take back your remote. Did you hear me? Take back your remote. Decide your joy. Decide your happiness. Decide your forward movement in life. Don't allow men to decide your mood. Oh, Pasi, you know I'm a Nicosia. Pasi, you know they have done this to me. It's because they have your remote. You have given them control over your life. Outgrow it. Tell your neighbor, outgrow it. Say it boldly, outgrow it. Say to yourself, I am going to outgrow it. I'm taking back my remote control. Let nobody determine your joy. Let nobody determine your happiness. Write this down very fast. I'm moving fast because of, I can see we are behind time. Never allow men and situation mold your daily life. Never allow situations or men mold your life. Mold your life into your liking. Don't allow anybody to mold your life. No, some people struggling with some lifestyle. It's just a matter of outgrowing those lifestyles. There are things many Christians are struggling with. It is not a prayer point. It's an outgrowing point. Outgrow that situation. Outgrow those desires. I know Christians that are still smoking. I know Christians that are doing all manner of things. Outgrow it. Prayer will not do it for you. Outgrow it. Conscious, deliberate, well-calculated moves can cause you to outgrow anything that you don't want to see in your life. Another way to outgrow some things in life is stop thinking what you don't, stop thinking what you don't want to say. Did you hear me? Stop thinking on things you don't want to do or even say. Because most people, what they think, they end up saying. And after saying it, they go back to meditate on what they said. And that will lead either to depression or to progress, depending what you are thinking. The problem of many is their mind and their mouth. Their mind and their mouth. What did I say? The problem of many is their mind and their mouth. What they think, they will say. And after they say, they go back to meditate on what they said. So what are you saying? Is it something that can lock you down? Or are you thinking of something that can pull you up ahead, pull you forward? Write this down. We say everything we are thinking, and later we begin to think on, or we say everything that we are thinking, and later we begin to think everything we said. That's how life happens. So what are you saying, or what are you thinking? Proverbs 23 verse 7, ASV. Then we will wind up with Galatians. Or rather, we will wind up actually at that point. We will not read another scripture. Everyone, let's read together. 1, 2, 3. For as he thinketh within himself, so he is. That is the only part I wanted you to see. What you think, you become. What you think, you say. And what you say, you meditate on it. And when you meditate, it becomes part and parcel of your life. When you begin to think differently, you will say things differently. When you think differently, you will speak differently. When we were growing up, we used to tie goats on small shrubs. Pastor Japheth can know those shrubs. Very tiny shrubs, but very hard to uproot from the ground. You can tie a goat on that shrub, but not a bull. It will uproot it. Why? Because the goat doesn't know it is bigger than that shrub. So it will keep on rotating in the same place. But when it realizes the strength it has, it can break free easily. And finally, there's a story I keep on giving all of us. If a hen breaks an egg to help the chick come out, what will happen? The chick will die. Is that okay? So what does the chick do? It outgrows the shell of the egg. Are we together? It is the chick that outgrows the size of the shell. Please, be that chick. Outgrow whatever has caged you. Could it be a behavioral thing? Could it be an issue that somebody did to you, you have not overcome it? Don't pray, outgrow it. Get out of it. Break the shell and be free. Because that's the only way to come out of every situation. That's the only way to outgrow any situation. Be on your feet. Be on your feet. Be on your feet. I want you just to tell God, thank you for the word you have received. If at all you have had something, tell God, what do I need to outgrow? Mention it unto him. Mention it unto him. This, Lord, I want to outgrow this situation. I want to outgrow this thing.